It's Levack and Goz on 104.5 The Team.
Big game tonight. Wild card baseball. Can I explain? Because I feel like you think I'm being offensive when I call it a play-in game. I don't. For the same reason that you think it's so easily swayed either way, I don't consider it a playoff for baseball. Because playoff is a series in baseball. I think it's a play-in. It's postseason. Like, you should be proud of the fact your team made postseason. Like, especially if you're the Twins and the Yankees, because the Twins, 100 losses last year. And the Yankees, again, like I was just telling, was it Dan disconnected? Nobody thought this was a year. So I think you're thrilled when you get that. But at the same time, it's not the playoffs yet. Whoever plays Game 1 Thursday against the Indians, that's playoff. This is play-in. They're both cool, but playoff is better.
For the players, it has to feel weird. I get for the managers and fans, it definitely has that one game, winner-take-all feel to it. But I get what you're saying. When it's a 162-game season, it feels just like an extended, the one more of it. I get that.
Yeah, so very exciting tonight as the Yankees in the wild card against the Twins. The man whose voice basically means baseball to me lately is Boog Sciambi. Boog on the phone with us now. And Boog, we're a Yankees station. I'm a Yankees fan. I'm extremely confident tonight, and they're picking on me for it. Should I not be so confident?
Yeah, you shouldn't be so confident because it's one game. Like, it's just, like weird stuff can happen. You could put the Phillies in this game or the Giants in this game, and you should be nervous because it's one game, and it's so not the way this sport works. So however you want to do it. I mean, look, the bottom line is they're significant favorites here tonight, and if they win, they'll be significant underdogs in every other series they play in.
Well, you've watched so much baseball this year. You've seen every team, basically. I look at this Yankees team, and they have that, I don't know, it factor where they go out and win big games. Am I putting too much faith in that even? Could that be my issue?
I mean, look, I don't know you well enough to know what your issues are. But, no, seriously, I don't buy into the big game factor thing. I just think they're talented. And I think that the way the sport is right now and what the Royals and Indians have shown, you're an outlier if you're a team that has three really good starters and you're hoping that they get deep into the game. What's really been shown is that the way teams win now is usually have one really good starting pitcher, but by and large, you are trying to get through the game in order to turn the ball over to your bullpen, and the Yankees have depth and elite relievers. So they're a dangerous team. Like, in all seriousness, the Yankees can win the World Series. They're good enough to win the World Series. But a one-game scenario, who knows?
So does it come down to Severino for tonight? Depending if he can go 4, 6, 7, is his production and his success going to define tonight's game?
No, I think it's Santana. Because they can live with a lot of different things from Severino because of that bullpen depth. To me, the issue becomes, I like the Yankees offense, but again, one game, if they find themselves in a spot where Santana's just dealing, then you're in a bit of a problem. But I did the last game that Severino pitched against the Twins, and it was bad. He lasted 3. In the third inning, he threw 46 pitches in the inning. I think that, getting 3 out of him tonight would be challenging. But I don't think that he's the crucial piece. I think the crucial piece is Santana and the Yankees jumping on him. And again, just my opinion.
John Boog Sciambi of ESPN Baseball and Basketball with us right now on 104.5 The Team. And Boog, I don't want to read too much into what you said. It sounds like you're not the biggest fan of the one-game wild card.
You know what? It does what it's designed to do, and that is make teams try to win the division, and I do like that. But I also would say that the sport is not designed in a manner. And look, fans like this. They like one game, win or go home. And baseball fans, they just kind of have to get used to it. But, this doesn't even come close to determining who the best team is. Again, you look at the other two major sports. You have a one-game scenario. I mean, the better team's going to win a much higher percentage of the time. And I just think in baseball it runs contrary to, the marathon nature and how numbers are put up in a season. They're put up over 162 games.
Is there a better scenario in the future that can help us get to that level of finding the best teams and also having the same level of excitement?
With what I just said, if the fans like it like this, I say we stick with this. But if you wanted something that was more fair, then I think you do either a 2 out of 3 in this round, or the second wild card has to win twice and the first wild card only wins once. And then the other thing is that, and this will never happen, but the other thing that is a major issue in the playoffs is you got to eliminate the off days. The off days turn the postseason into something that doesn't resemble the regular season. It's just not, it doesn't work. So your relievers, even your elite relievers who pitch in 45% of your regular season games can pitch in 70% of your playoff games because of the off days.
John Boog, Sciambi with us right now on 104.5, the team, ESPN Radio. Boog, who is your World Series this year after seeing everything unfolded until the postseason started?
I don't even think I've been asked that, so I guess I would say Indians Nationals. I think that would be my pick.
That'd definitely be fun.
I think I would pick Cleveland probably.
Very, very cool. I like it, man. We love hearing you on the call, man. Have a great one this evening, and I'm hoping that any reservations you have about the Yankees losing, or winning this whole thing, I'm hoping that I'm right, and I can be confident and crazy the whole way through.
All right. Well, stay in touch with me, and I'll have the Yankees as far as they go is what my assignment will be. So if anytime you guys want to have me on, just hit me up.
I appreciate that. We definitely will, and don't. I mean, you'll figure out what my issues are as we go on. I'm insane.
All right, fair enough.
Thanks, Boog. Have a great call.